Now, everybody, when it comes to energy, as I talked about earlier, this thing might not be sending out so much energy when it comes to a break connection. And so what it's doing is it's traveling energy up two lines, and it has a magnet, and so it can keep the energy closed. I'm pretty sure that's how it works with the magnet. Not 100% electrician, but keep the connection closed, right? And when the connection breaks, it says that it's released, right? Now, I've just fixed it, made sure they're right 100% dead on to each other. You can go squeeze them, you can't get any closer. And it's still saying that they're broken apart, right? But if you send, well, this is only sending so much energy down the line. Eventually you can run out of energy. And if you travel like this down the line, and then it runs out of energy, it's not getting that break connection. It's just, and then it's saying that it's broken, right? So it's too much line. So I might have too much line if it comes to that. The only way to find out that is to shorten the line. I could shorten it a little bit more, perhaps a metre or two kind of thing. Maybe up to 3 or 4 metres if I want it up against the wall instead of having it so I can move it around with the extra few metres. So maybe 5 or 6 metres closest out of maybe 15 to 20 metres in length is too much for this power, or it's not the power that's going through the whole thing, the 5 volts. It's not let out enough for what it believes it needs in the line. It can be slowed down and inverted, right, in that power line. And so, with the common sense I know and the logic that I've learnt, like I said, I'm not an electrician 100%, but I know enough to do a bit in that area. That's what I reckon is happening right now. It could be that or another whole issue because it is malfunction. And malfunction usually doesn't cause by lots of power, but yet some things can make things malfunction, perhaps lots of power, too much power, or not running right, as it is a DC. But it did work, but then didn't work. But perhaps it's played it up as it's meant to be just DC, direct current, but some things you can get away with. And sometimes they just run for a little while and then fuck up. So it all depends. Only trial and error, and I'm working on a budget, which is annoying, and on certain things that you can only get from certain areas, like in TMU and all that, on a certain budget. So, and cross your fingers, and sometimes some gambles that work out where you go through cheap things and then you end up going, shit, I should have just got this one dear thing over here, but I was hoping this, and that would work out, but it doesn't always. But we learn something, and you can make a YouTube video about it, as they say. And so far on this, it looks like it could be a current issue. And then the only way to find that out is, I guess, tomorrow I'm going to have to go down and take one of the ones. I'll do the easy one. Get one of the sensors and then put it on, make up another line. Right? I'll make a line, just say here to just the door. Like, I'll see how many meters. I'll start off with, say, 5 meters, actually. I'll make 5 meters of it up and then put the sensor on it and then see if it works. Right? And then if it doesn't there, then I know that's too far. And if it does, then I know, okay, I'll chuck on another meter, like that. Or you go 5 and then see what that does again. Usually you double it. And then if that works, you go, oh, cool. And then double it again. Maybe you try, or half that, another 5, and so on. And try to go up as quick as you can. But so you don't sit there and get 1 meter on it. But then you go too far. So you put on 5, so perhaps I put on another 5 from the 5, and it doesn't work, then I can try the 1 meters and find out how long the power can stretch for. And then I'm double it, of course, so whatever lead that is, and it goes 2 ways. So this thing's trying to do perhaps 30 meters of line, or at least 20, between 20 or 30 meters. So I'll have to find out if it's that. And to find out if it's that, I'll just get the cord, attach it close again, see if it works directly, because it only had not far from the system to where it wanted to work near doors, this system. So it might not be allowing much power, which will be a shame. So I've got to figure this out before I worry about pulling it apart, because if it's got that issue, even though I fixed the malfunction, it'll still have that issue. So I don't know if it's the malfunction causing that issue, not letting it out properly. It could be just a malfunction or that issue. So I've got to do all these tests to find out. How annoying, eh? when you go to do MacGyver kind of things or do something different. You can get some issues like that. But other than that, everything else is working good, just the sensors. The wires can always stay there. You can get different sensor things like this that are more powerful, the bigger ones. So I'm pretty sure they're more powerful. I'll check them out. But they allow more sensors and stuff like that. You'd expect they're more powerful. I'll just have to check it up. But anyway, I'll get back to you on that. And that's where I'm up to. So good luck. Hopefully I'll at least I'll just stretch it. We'll find out how many meters we can get at least. See you later. Or is it malfunction? Malfunction.